Hey guys, it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a different type of haul for you guys. If you guys have been watching my style videos, you've known that I've tried to kind of incorporate a lot of my thrifted and vintage pieces in them, and I love thrift shopping. It's one of my favorite pastimes and also one of my friend Sarah's favorite pastimes. So we decided to go together during the Value Village sale and pick a few things up. A key tip if you are interested in thrifting is wait around for those Value Village sales where it's 50% off. You can sign up for a membership, you'll get the emails and whatnot, so that way you know ahead of time. This isn't sponsored, I just want to let you guys know. So while I was shopping, I really want to focus on some really key basic pieces for my wardrobe, and they just had so many there. I also have a few thrifted flips or thrifted transformations to show you guys, because I like to alter my jeans. I love buying jeans there and just altering them. There's going to be a video later on this week explaining how I do that, but without further ado, I'm just going to get started because it's quite a lot of pieces, and most of the things here were actually under $5 or $10, and a lot of the t-shirts were actually under $2, so really cheap. I believe I spent around $70 total on all these items, or $80, I don't know. I spent under $100 for sure. Let me go with the tops, and then I guess I'll just show you the bottoms. I don't know if that's boring. You know what, let's just do this as they come. So the first thing I have here is the shirt I'm wearing. It says Dovercourt Dragons, which I'm nowhere near this area in Toronto, but I just thought it was really fun. I love these vintage, not vintage, I love these old shirts. I just think that they're they feel the best, they just look really cool, and you know that likely not a lot of people will have these type of graphics, so I thought that was really cute. And this one's a staff on the shoulder too, which I think is really fun. The next shirt I got here is this old style Gap t-shirt, and I love the texture of this. It's a ribbed texture that feels really nice. It's not cropped, but it's definitely on the shorter side because that's how everyone rocked it in the 90s and early 2000s, but I really think that this is in good shape. Another great thing about thrifting things is that most likely the items have been washed, so that way you will know if something's going to hold up well, and I just love this little t-shirt. It just reminds me of a lot of the things I used to get from Brandy Melville. The next thing I have here is a crewneck sweater. I love getting crewneck sweaters from the thrift stores. This one just says Georgian Bay, which is cottage country up in Ontario, but I just love this. I think it's really fun. It definitely has that total vintage vibe. I love finding comfy crew necks. There is nothing like the crew necks at the thrift store. They're way better than just getting them new. I just think that they're awesome. The next thing I have here is probably my favorite t-shirt that I picked up. This one's by the brand Eddie Bauer, and I swear I paid $1 for this, and it is just this kind of oversized gray t-shirt, and you know Eddie Bauer makes great stuff, so I know this is going to last. I love that it feels worn in. That's one of my favorite things about getting basics from Brandy Melville as well, because everything just feels like it's already worn in. The fabric feels super soft, and you can get that same effect at the thrift store for a fraction of the cost, which I appreciate. The next thing I have here is a pair of denim. Now I'm going to insert what they looked like before. It was basically just a high-waisted type of mom jean, and I love them, but I just really want them to be a little bit more tapered, a little bit more distressed, a little bit more my style, so I actually altered them to look like this. And these are it. They're high-waisted. They have some distressing in the knees, which I did myself, which I'll show you guys in a later video. And I also gave them a raw hem. They look a lot like jeans that you can get at way more expensive stores, and I love that they just feel so worn in and cool, and I know I'm going to be wearing these absolutely a ton. The next thing I have here is another graphic tee. So this originally was just a plain shirt that had the New York Yankees sign on it. It reminds me a lot, again, of Brandy Melville. That's kind of the vibe I was going with this haul, but I cropped it and then I added a little V cut here, and it's just a really cute tee. Again, it looks a little bit distressed. I think it's really fun, and I know I'm going to be wearing this a ton when I'm not wearing, my favorite Yankees cap, but I just thought this was really cool. The next thing I got from the thrift shop is another basic t-shirt. Again, I love getting basics at the thrift shop. This is just a plain little green one. And then Sarah and I got matching shirts. I'm pretty sure she picked this one up too, but it is just this another Brandy Melville kind of inspired top. This one is by Style, so I don't even know what that brand is, but it has a little V in the front. You guys will see it better in the try on. And I'm thinking of cropping this one. I'm not too sure, but I just thought it would be another good basic, and you guys know I love to wear black. And then the next thing I got here is a long sleeve. I decided to crop this one, and I just really like these. I just think that they're really nice, and this was like $1 as well, and I just love the way it feels. Again, super worn in. I know it's going to wash well. 100% cotton. You guys know the drill, and cropping it just made it look a little bit more my style and also a little bit more modern. When I crop my stuff, I don't crop it too high. I like to crop it right where it meets my high-waisted pants. I feel like that's usually the most flattering type of cut on my body. Moving forward, I am going to show you guys a few more pairs of pants. And this is the first pair. These are by Dkny Jeans, and I believe I got these for like $5 or $6. They are a little bit big on me because they are not my size, but I really like that looser fit, and I was really looking for a cargo pant that was a little bit looser and not super skinny and skin tight. So this is definitely the pair. I love that they're a little bit cropped. They have zipper detailing. They have obviously been washed before, so I know they're going to hold up well, and I just really like the look of these with a pair of combat boots and a chunky sweater. Like, so good. And then the next thing I got from the thrift store is this pair of denim from Banana Republic. One thing that I've been trying to do while I've been thrifting is not be so much of like a brand snob. Like, usually I'm really looking for only like vintage Nike, vintage Reebok, vintage Champion, like hypebeast kind of stuff, and I'm really trying to just open my eyes and see different types of things and see the styles and the fits, and like not really worry so much if something has like a label. So Banana Republic isn't normally something I would have picked up at the thrift store, but I love my Gap jeans, and I know I would like banana jeans, and I thought that these were really cool with the pocket. I love pockets like this, and that they're a little bit flared. And I find that it's really hard to find denim that is flared nowadays because everyone's all about the skinny fit, but I'm kind of getting more into like the flared and boot cut fit. It looks really good with a pair of heels, and it's just super flattering, makes you look super tall. But yeah, absolutely love these. They are kind of like a faded black color, and they are a little bit big on me, so I would probably prefer to wear these with a belt. The next pair of denim I found is a pair of 7 for All Mankind, and these were originally the Kimmy boot cut. I noticed that they were actually hemmed for the person was a little bit shorter than me, so I actually cut them so they are a raw hem, and so they're kind of more a cropped flare now. But I just love these. I think they're so cute, and you guys know I love my Kimmy crop skinnies, so I knew that this would be a good fit for me. The next thing I got was inspired by like those IMG cargo pants and those really wide pants that are really in right now on Instagram. And this is just a pair of Reebok track pants. They actually didn't come with a lace, and I just took one of Dylan's like sweater cords that he had lying around and put it on here. But they have the Reebok logo on the side. They're in really good shape, and one thing I love about them is that they have this like 2000s like drawstring on the bottom, and I just thought that these would be really cool with a pair of combat boots and a little crop top to like go out in or something like that. I just love them. I think they're super fun, and they are so beyond comfortable. The next thing I got, I actually also altered already. Again, it's going to be in an upcoming video, but this is a pair of vintage Levi's jeans. I love finding my vintage Levi's at the thrift store. A key for this is that look in the women's section and look in the men's section. Look at sizes that may not fit you. It's still absolutely worth it to maybe get something that's a little bit bigger and then taking it to alter if you don't know how to sew, and it would probably cost you 20 bucks to take it in. Seriously, it's so worth it rather than going to Urban Outfitters and spending like $100 on a pair of vintage denim. But I actually really love these. I made them a little bit more flared. Here's what they looked like before, just really standard like vintage like Levi's, and then I just made them look distressed, a little bit more taken in, and I kept them a little bit more flared. I don't know, I may cut them into a raw hem instead, but we'll see. I'm gonna wear them around and then maybe change them up a little bit later. Okay guys, a funny story about this. When I was like shopping for these, I just really loved how comfy they looked, but then the other day when Dylan and I were at the mall, we saw this really like cool kid who was wearing like a Supreme fanny pack, and obviously he was like very into style and whatever, and he was wearing one just like this. So I think that these are going to be in, or maybe they're already in and I just don't know. But this is like a teddy bear type of fleecy sweater. This one has a hood, which I absolutely love, and is by the Gap, and I got this in an extra large because it's just so ultra comfy. Such a good library sweater to wear with leggings if you have exam season or something like that. But I love this little oatmeal color, and this is just so comfortable. I've been wearing this to bed. Like, I just absolutely love it. Also, I've washed all these things already, just in case you guys have doubted me. And then the last thing I have here, I found this when we went to the thrift store the day after I found that one. And it is like the same thing in black. I absolutely love this. Just has a plain quarter zip collar and like, oh, so comfy. I think I can really style this and make it look super cool again, even with just a pair of like little skinny jeans, combat boots, my Gucci bag, call it a day. And then the last thing, which I would say is probably one of my favorite finds, is my tiny sunglasses. Guys, like how cool are these? They're very Kim Kardashian, Instagram, totally cool right now. I highly recommend you guys going to the thrift store because these glasses were in once upon a time, so you most likely can find them at the thrift shops. You just have to try them on because sometimes they have prescription lenses in them, and if they're not your prescription, obviously that's troubling. But definitely try this out. These were $5, even though they should have been $2.50. The lady didn't price them correctly when I was getting the half off sale, but I really like them. I would pay $5 for them anyway. So that wraps up my current winter thrift haul. If you guys like these type of videos, definitely thumbs it up, and the altering denim one is going to come quite soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.